Hi guys, today I have a review on the Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca palette. This palette, as with all her palettes, the artwork on here is absolutely beautiful. Her artwork on most of her palettes are, well, not most, all of her palettes are just amazing. The time and effort that she takes into actually making the artwork, the font, everything is just always on point. This palette is worth $59, but it comes with a ton of shades. I will have to say this palette is huge. I mean, look at this. It is as big as my head or a little bit bigger. This thing is super, super huge, so it's not as travel friendly, especially since it just kind of like slides out. So I will, you know, kind of deduct a few points, but if you're a makeup junkie and you want to play with color, this will not bother you whatsoever because you don't travel all the time and you can always take like a smaller little palette to go traveling with. I am in love with this. I'm so thankful to my best friend Rooney. She gifted this to me and this was like an awesome birthday gift. I was so excited to play with this, it was just so amazing. When I finally got to her house, I went to go visit her at Texas. We just sat there and like swatched them. It was just like a beauty junkies moment. You know, it's kind of like when you buy something, you go out from the store and you go into the car and you're just like, yes, and you start playing with it. So love this. Thank you so much. I love you to death, Rooney. Thank you for this gift. I wanted this so bad, and I had asked this for my birthday from my husband, and she kept insisting like, no, just get one. And anyways, but she's such a sweetheart. Thank you so much. And these are all the shades you get in there. I mean, you get the color wheel. Literally the color wheel. I know that's not something that most people like, is the fact that you have to take the whole palette out to play with it or use it better. I love to say I'm playing with makeup, but I love the fact that it is already in the color wheel for you guys, and that way you already know what shades will go with what shades. I mean, makeup doesn't have a particular, you know, rule to it, but the color wheel is something that is very helpful, especially when you're starting out with makeup or just starting with art as in general. Color wheel is very helpful because you can see colors that are complementary to one another. For example, purple and yellow, and then so the ones across from each other are complementary colors, and you already have these in order for you, so you don't even have to like remember the color wheel or anything. And then I love the fact that she included the neutrals in the middle, so you have your highlight shade, you have your inner highlight tear duct shade, your transition shade, your darkening the crease shade, your normal black, your brown. This palette to me is awesomeness. I mean, Kat Von D is just amazing. Her pigmentation, the shades. There is a different variation of shimmery shades to matte shades in here. So there's like enough variation of a little bit of everything for you. I absolutely love this palette. I can't get enough of it. I am so stunned by how beautiful it is. What a great job she did. I have always wanted a palette like this with every shade you can imagine. Well, not every shade you can imagine, but you know what I mean, like with a great variation of shades from the color wheel. So I think this palette is amazing, especially if you're starting out with makeup and you want to get into color and just learn and just kind of like have stuff to play around with. This is a great palette to ask for Christmas and ask Santa to put this in your underneath your tree. I love this. I can't say enough about it. So that is basically like my review on this. They're amazing. There are some that you have to work with a little bit. There's one or two shades that are a little bit more patchy, I will have to say that, but for the most part they are very blendable, soft, creamy, especially all the shimmer ones. A few of the matte ones I did see that, you know, like you have to build up. As you can see right there, just by swatching it softly, it's gonna not look as pigmented, so you do have to like build it up a little bit more with your brush. I think it was this orange one or this purple one. I'm not sure which ones were patchy, but I'll probably include that in these swatches so you guys know that. But with a primer, you're not gonna have any issues whatsoever. I I love this. I can't even say enough about this. So that is basically it for my review. I'm trying to keep all of these short and sweet and to the point. Thank you guys. Let me know if you guys picked this up, what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. Are you kind of with me on the packaging? You know, I wish it did kind of have like a little clasp or something to like hold it in. That would be the only thing, or you know, if it was kind of like a flip up palette. But either which way, I'm in love with this. I love the shades and the pigmentation, and just her artwork is always on point. So Kat Von D always gets 5 stars from me. I love her palette. So let me know. I'd love to hear your opinion. I'm a little way too chatty today. Thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing. I love you guys to death. And until next time, bye guys. Oh, another thing that I forgot to mention is that it does come with a kind of like face chart to kind of show you a few looks. But I feel like this paper is so big, I don't even know where to store it. So it is very helpful just like to learn a few fun looks, but I wish that it had been like a tiny little booklet, kind of like the Makeup Forever one, instead of this big giant paper that you're probably gonna throw away or lose or just like crumble up. So that was another one that I kind of forgot to add on here. So yeah, sorry about that.